Hey guys, JV here, and it's been a while since I've made a vlog, but right now seems like the perfect time to do that because I've got a lot of big news to share with you all. First off, I switched networks, and if you didn't know, a network on YouTube is essentially how YouTubers get paid for the most part, and they offer other little services like royalty-free music libraries and other channel optimization tools, but pretty much everyone has a network, and the main function I've found over the past few years has been copyright protection, but some networks offer more than that, and that's kind of the situation that I'm in now. Before I was with BBTV or TGN, that's their gaming side of things. I just want to say I had an excellent experience with them. If you're an up-and-coming YouTuber and you want to look for a certain network, I think BBTV is a fantastic choice. And I joined them in October 2015, so it's almost been 2 years with them. Again, excellent experience. It was right before Fallout 4, and so that's when we saw a lot of success. And individually, I just want to say big thanks to Freeman, Steven, and Clinton over at BBTV. They were awesome the entire time. The network I switched to is STUDIO71, and I switched because they gave me a very awesome opportunity to have a talent manager. It's not the only reason I switched, but that was a big reason for me. It was a big draw for me. Someone who's going to help me on the content side of things, and also a lot of background stuff that's just going to help my channel that I didn't even know about. The truth is, I've been lacking direction for a while now. I know we had Mass Effect Andromeda, and that was relatively successful in the grand scheme of things, but I'm talking about a long-term direction. I just haven't been able to maintain success on my own for an extended period of time. So if you look at my channel's history, Fallout 4 was really successful, right? But I was able to maintain that for maybe 9 months, and then I just couldn't do anymore. I couldn't be a Fallout only channel for multiple years. So moving forward, I'm going to be working with STUDIO71 and specifically my talent manager on achieving my goal of consistent high quality content and overall a more consistent vision and direction for what we're doing here. And I don't want to get into it too much, but as you guys know, it's really just been hopping from one game to another. What is successful, what is not successful. It's like building up, a viewer base and having the success, and then it goes down and then it goes back up. It's like a roller coaster. So we're trying to get that up here and staying consistent. So it's really early on, but so far we've kind of decided that the plan in terms of video content is to have a face cam in nearly every single video. I mean, you probably won't find one video on my channel that doesn't have a face cam unless it totally doesn't make sense. I made this decision because I felt really comfortable on camera ever since I've started doing it, and it just makes sense at this point. I've streamed, I've done other kind of face cam content, and through that we've built a small but awesome tight-knit community on Discord. So I'm going to leave the link in the description below. It's something I've only talked about once on the channel, but my Discord friends are, begging me to promote it more, and that's what we're going to do. But, through sharing, who I am on Facecam with you guys, it's just a better way of building a community for the long term that will stay together no matter what game I'm playing. That's been the big issue, and we're trying to avoid that moving forward. So in terms of regular video content, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing yet. It's not set in stone. We're still working that out. But things like Andromeda probably won't be on the channel like they have been unless something significant happens with DLC or Quarians magically show up. Now, I'm not abandoning it entirely. I may hop on and stream multiplayer with you guys every now and then, get some viewers in there and we can play together. But the informational news reporting videos like, oh, this patch just dropped, or we just got Batarians, things I've really recently done on my channel is just not what I'm going for anymore. I still want to have those in-depth, personable conversations, maybe serious topics and whatnot, but it's going to incorporate a face cam in some way. The overall plan is to be myself and have fun and share that with you guys. And I think there's been a personal struggle and pressure that I've created myself. It has nothing to do with YouTube or any of my viewers or anything like that, to kind of put on this kind of persona of being informational, educational, sharing tips and tricks, that kind of thing. We really want to lift that veil, all right, and I just want to be myself, and I want to share that with you guys. In terms of streaming, we're going to have a consistent streaming schedule. Obviously with Facecam, you can do just Facecam video content, but As you guys know, I really love to stream. It's so much fun to me. It's so much fun interacting with you guys live. And we just did a little stream for Overwatch with Doomfist when that was announced, and I was just super excited about it. And that was a lot of fun. We really want to capture that. Like I said, I've streamed in the past, and part of that challenge in the past was the last 2 times I streamed consistently, I just burned myself out. I did it way too much. I mean, it was just too much. And looking back, it was an issue of frequency and volume. There's 2 problems there. And during Fallout 4, during the month of December back in 2015, right after it came out, I arbitrarily decided to stream Fallout 4 every single day while also making daily Fallout 4 videos, 30 days straight, 3-hour streams. That was crazy. And then, as you guys know, more recently with Mass Effect, we streamed the entire original trilogy on a pretty intense schedule. And during Mass Effect Andromeda, there was a string of a few weeks where it was 5 days per week, 5 hours of streaming. So 25 hours of streaming a week. Kind of insane, like a part-time job, but you're streaming the whole time and also making YouTube videos. So this led to a massive burnout for me, and it's part of the reason why I haven't streamed since Andromeda, and we're just not gonna make that mistake again. I know better. Instead, I'm looking at less uptime per stream so we can maintain frequency and, have a consistent schedule here. So something like 4 to 5 days per week for 2 hours at a time, every other day, something like that. I think doing it consecutive days is also something that burned me out as well. So spacing it out in a way that makes sense. This will also ensure that I am energetic and we don't get into those boring lulls of a stream where we're 3 hours in and I'm just like this. I'm like super tired. I know you guys have seen it before if you've watched me stream, so we don't want that. Also, the every other day thing is perfect spacing for videos. So you can imagine a schedule where I stream, I have a video up. I stream, I have a video up. I stream just like that. In terms of games I'll be streaming, we're going to be checking out new games, obviously, because that's exciting. But I've also noticed that playing through single player games like I have in the past can become a real drag. And again, I think it's just a personal struggle of mine. I mean, I ask questions to myself like, how quickly can we finish this game? Because I've got another one I want to get to. Let's ignore all the side quests and just burn through it. It becomes tedious and an exercise, and it's not fun. Because of that, I want to start doing more multiplayer games as well. And I don't know if I've professed this to you guys before. You should totally know by now. I love Overwatch. So Overwatch is something we're going to be streaming every now and then, maybe regularly. We'll see. And another game that I've been playing on my own recently that I've had a lot of fun with, that's really popular right now, is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Those are 2 games that come to mind that I will want to stream, but not just those, not just shooters. We're going to have variety for sure. Those are some preliminary plans that I've thought of and things that we're going to see very soon on the channel. But I've also been considering some other things like Patreon, promoting merchandise in a way that makes more sense, versus what we're doing now. Going to more events and meeting up with you guys, because that's something that my introvert personality, my tendencies tend to avoid, when in reality, it's awesome meeting you guys. And I've had the pleasure of meeting a handful of you in public before, but going to events and stuff like E3, I know that just passed. There's an event in Texas coming up really soon that I want to go to in August. Stuff like that I really want to do in the future. And also something that some of you may have seen if you follow other Bethesda YouTubers, we're going to have content on collab mode with my Bethesda friends. That's going to be such a fun experience. And I think I want to share more about that in another video. So if you're wondering about that, I'm totally involved and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. Closing out the video, I just want to let you guys know I'm super excited to share all this new stuff with you guys, but it has to wait for about a week because I have a nagging wisdom tooth that needs to be cut out, which sucks. So I wish I could start immediately, but by the time you're watching this video, I've already had the wisdom tooth removed. It's coming in at like a 60-degree angle from the bottom left of my face. It's going to be awful, but there's a 4-day recovery period, so I won't be starting back up and I won't have any content until next week. But once again, I'm super excited for this next chapter of my channel, and I hope you guys are as well. This is going to be an awesome experience. Again, a new chapter with Studio71. The rest of 2017 is going to be awesome, and into the future as well. I'm just so excited to get started again. And I want to thank you all so much for your awesome support, especially on Twitter and Facebook. I've been sharing this stuff on those platforms, not really on YouTube because I don't know, I don't want to drag something out like this, but it was a bit of a struggle trying to make this transition, but we got it done. And again, I'm so pumped. Thank you guys so much for your support, and this new chapter is going to begin very, very soon. Hope you guys are excited. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.